Hello everyone, welcome to our garden. Today, let me show you the succulents that bloomed in our garden. Succulents are flowering plants, but not all of them will flower yearly. Some will take several years to bloom, and when they do, they exhaust all their energy and die. Plants that die after blooming are called monocarpic plants. Monocarpic succulents will live for several years before putting out flowers. But when it happens, they produce some hormones that allow the plant to direct all its resources from its roots and leaves for the production of seeds and then consume all its energy and dies. There are several genera of succulents that are monocarpic. Aeonium, Agave, Kalanchoes, and Sempervivums are a few among them. Although not all species belonging to this genre mentioned are monocarpic. It is heartbreaking to know that the plant will die after blooming. But the good news is, before the plant dies, it will put out many offsets that you can grow and multiply. There is a way to keep the plant alive a bit longer. That is by removing the flowers before they completely bloom and produce seeds so that it will stop them from consuming all their resources and would rather concentrate on putting out offsets instead. But how will you know which one is monocarpic? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tell if your succulent plant will die after blooming. After growing these succulents for a while, I was able to observe their behavior, and it's easy to tell if the plant will lose its vigor after flowering. One way to tell is by observing where the flower is coming from. If the flower grows from the middle of their compact rosette and the whole plant elongates with the flower, it is a sign that the plant might die after blooming. When this happens, you need to identify which genre the plant belongs to. I will explain to you later why. But first, let me show you some examples of succulents that die after blooming. This is Sempervivum, and this is monocarpic. See how the flower comes from the middle and the plant elongates with it? Here's another example. This Aeonium kiwi is also monocarpic. Look at the flower. It emerges from the center and the whole plant elongates with it. Let me show you another example. This Kalanchoe pink butterfly displays gorgeous flowers. See how it elongates with the flower too? A lot of Aeoniums are monocarpic. Check out this Aeonium arboreum that also displays the same behavior. Let me show you the flowering succulents that are polycarpic or will remain the same even after flowering. You will see the flower stalk is coming from the side and the rosette remains compact. Remember I mentioned that when the plant starts to elongate, try to identify which genre the plant belongs? It is because some succulents will display the same behavior but will continue living. Like this Crassula capitella camphor, for example. The flower emerges from the middle and the whole plant elongates with it. But this is not a true monocarpic plant. It will lose its vigor if you let the flowers die, but the whole plant will not die with it. I have some of them growing on our ledge that has flowered several times and are still alive. Another example I have for you is this Crassula falcata. When this blooms, the flowers also start from the middle and elongates. But again, this is from the genus Crassula and is not monocarpic. I have a couple of them on my ledge as well, where the flowers are already dry, yet the plants are still alive with no signs of dying. For those of you who would like to propagate more succulents as I do, here's my special tip for you. When succulents bloom and are displaying signs like this, do not wait for the plant to consume all its energy to maintain the flower. Trim them instead to encourage the mother plant to grow more sprouts. You'll more than double your collection because as the mother plant grows more babies, the cut flowers will have the chance to grow roots as well. And if you want to know how to do this step by step, I have a separate video about that. I will leave a link in the description below. Also, do not be afraid to work with cuttings. It's so easy to grow them because their stored moisture inside will sustain them until they grow roots. That's the fastest way I multiplied my collection. Growing succulents is an amazing hobby, and a lot of people are addicted to growing them. You know why? Because when you start taking care of these plants, you'll soon realize that they in turn are taking care of you, your mental and emotional health. Our minds need a break, and spending quiet time with succulents is the best escape we can give to ourselves. So do not feel guilty when you get more succulents, and do not forget to enjoy every minute you are with them. I hope this video inspired you to grow more succulents, and if it did, please give it a thumbs up, share with your succulent loving friends, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet.